Podcast for the common folk. Podcast for the common folk.
All right, so a lot of recent events, trying to, everybody's getting out of isolation, and we now moving all into society and stuff. Not that we ever really left. I mean, people went out, they went out. Although I went to the river a couple times, but that's not really here or there. But I was sitting there going, I heard some weird stuff about how, just some falafel-ese again, philosophy. I swear to God, I know I can say it. Philosophy. But I like to say falafel. And then I like to say falafel-y, because falafel-y sounds kind of funny. And the word falafel is just falafel. Falafel. Hey, you heard about Phil? He's pretty awful. Yeah, he's Phil Awful. That's his last name. It's actually, mononym. Like Cher or something. Anyways, that's not at all. It was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I had to get 3-4 bad jokes out of the way before a mediocre joke comes out. But I saw him sitting there and I was like, what the hell? No, he's a teacher of Aristotle, who's another famous guy that everybody knows their name, but I don't know too much about him just because I didn't give a shit. Born in the BCE. Basically, Jesus done not be there. Died in the BCEs either, but it's not like he had that. Really. It's really weird when you have to watch the years go backwards when they do that. I mean, correct, and technically it is, but that's just some weird ass shit. But for specificity purposes, we'll leave that up there, and we'll let them do what they got to do, because that's how you have to start as an extreme accurate type of scientific observation and data, and you need to have kind of the same general accepted format in order to really make any progress. So I guess it was bound to really having to do that. So what do you think that Plato would contribute to society? Let me read you this. Plato is one of history's most influential philosophers. I don't know why I just got really weird there. I'm just acting like a boring. I like history. My history teachers were pretty dope. But I'm more talking about I don't know. Ferris Bueller, dude. That guy might not have even been the history teacher, but that guy with the glasses yelling that name out, that's just shit. Don't matter. But anywho, his contributions range across numerous philosophical fields. Falafel fields. Chicken falafel, Greek falafel, and vegan falafel for your gluten-free falafel needs. There you go, for your gluten. What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just me answering life questions in the theme of how it can more directly relate to you than anybody else. That's cool. It is cool. Especially when I remember to say the whole thing weird and I mess it up, so I kind of look half cool. Because it's all cool. Cool. His contributions range from falafel subfields, including, but not limited to, what is this, a damn lawyer writing this history? Ethics, cosmology, and metaphysics. Don't be a dipshit. I don't know what those are. Though he was not a scientist in the modern sense, Plato examined the natural world and philosophical implications it held. I mean, basically he sat on his ass and thought. Which, sometimes you gotta do that thinking. But for the most part, that's all they would do. He's broke, and everybody's like, oh, he was broke, but he changed the world. He was broke because the guy didn't do nothing. That's why he was broke. He was broke because nobody knows what the hell he's talking about, and they don't give a shit. And he had no other reason to believe it. I mean, not that they can really do a whole lot of good research, but if you think, thinks about it. I don't know what's imprinted in our brains, but I can't imagine that just there's locked information that the world knows that's secretly in there that we would just might have gone. Or maybe not. I don't know. Shit. I don't know much about brains. I only know is that the amygdala. The Amish gala is what that controls your. That's the anger part. That's the emotion controller. The Amish gala. It's not a dancing of Amish people. You need to clarify. It's a part of your brain. It's a part of your brain, indeed. So he sat there on his ass. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. So that's what he contributed to society. You know what was he known for? His work is the Republic to democracy. This fool and Anakin would not get along, which details a wise society run by a philosopher. Okay, yeah, run by a philosopher, some wise society. I mean, it's not like you can really do anything else because that's about all they do at that age. There's not too much physical hands-on labor or any direct things that they do if you were put in that kind of position of power. You're more just ordering people around and formulating plans. So, I mean, the idea is, yeah, too, but I mean, come on. I mean, King Richard the Lionheart went out there and rode into battle sword first. You know, it's like, well, if you're going to do it, you might as well stand beside it and actually help out. But still, you know, I mean, I guess it's a lot better than having like I was going to say a carpenter that make jokes about him, like, you know, building shit out of wood and like having a fascination with wood, protecting the trees type of shit, you know. But I do know that Jesus' family was a carpenter, and I'm still trying to make sure I get some good points into the good book so I can still get into the good place, you know, with all the good fellers. So, you know, I'm not going to say that, but I will say, you know, I don't know who else, a painter, you know, who's like, yeah, I into this world plague shit. I'm going to go paint me some stuff. Margaret! And then Margaret goes and sits for like 12 hours as he paints it, and then he wonders why she's dead, because she has nothing to do but sit there and paint it for him. What the hell are we talking about? We were talking about what the possibilities are if a painter ended up running the world. Yes. He is famous for his dialogues, showcases metaphysical theory of forms. What the fuck? Something else he is well known for. He also founded the Academy, an academic program that many consider to be the first Western university, where he stressed the importance of science and mathematics. Because of this, he became known as the maker of mathematicians. Someone needs to go get this guy and get Sir Isaac Newton, lock them both up in a damn cage. Because that's some bullshit. And you know it. Plato's kind of boring, isn't he? But, yeah, he's not too bad. Now, Plato, now this is going to be two-part, but two kind of thing. Plato knows that, it sounds a lot like Pluto. And Pluto is not short for plutonium. Pluto is a damn planet. Now, I know I went back and forth, and I'm sitting there telling people, going like, hey, it's a planet. You know, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to prove it. Well, I mean, it's not really I'm going to prove it. I'm just going to tell you why it's a planet. It's a planet because, screw you, that's why. I don't know. I want it to be a planet. You want it to be, you know, whatever. You do what you got to do. I do what I got to do. Why does it matter that much? It doesn't matter that much. You know why it doesn't matter that much? Because Pluto's a damn planet and we haven't even made it to Mars yet. How are you going to dwarf a planet like that when it's got more moons than us? What the hell? I mean, like, oh, okay, size stuff, but that fucker's got pull. It's got gravitational force. You know, I mean, he's a little bit smaller, but that guy's pulling more moons than anybody else. Well, I mean, Saturn and any of the gas giants and anybody else has got more than 5 minutes. But, I mean, at the very least, he's pulling more moons than Earth, which at this point is all we really base our shit off of. So what the hell? Leave him alone. He's chill. Not like he has really a personality or nothing. He's just out there floating around. We have absolutely no idea what it probably looks like on Pluto. Although, that'd be cool if we ever get there. I'd love to do that shit, go to space. Can you imagine that shit? Oh, that'd be amazing. Anywho, Pluto is a planet. I don't know why these dipshits don't think so. The guy that discovered Pluto was born in this town right here. And by this town, I mean Las Cruces. Because Las Cruces, New Mexico is where they found it. They even named the Clyde Tombaugh. He invented the damn Pluto. Or not inventor, discoverer of the damn Pluto. Discovered by Clyde W. Tombaugh, whatever. You know, they sent his ashes on a rocket to the moon, or to Pluto. And I don't know if this is correct in all the time, but I'm pretty sure they missed. And it just, you know, floating off into the life abyss. So, well, yeah. You know how it goes. It's hard to shoot shit in space, especially from a planet like millions of miles away. Which is pretty, that's how it goes. So while the moon is pulling thoughts, Let's take a name at these more moons. I say that with the utmost respect, okay? I'm only saying it to the moons, too. Notice I don't even use the woman stuff. So, and I mean, our moon's a good moon. It's a beautiful moon. She's a beautiful moon. I'll make that one a woman, okay? But the thoughts are all the ones hanging around the gas giants and Pluto out there. Pluto pulls it. He's probably just a pimp. Like, hey, Jupiter, you need another one? Yeah, I got you, bro. Let's go. It's probably flipped around. Jupiter's probably just like, Pluto, you look kind of lonely up there. You need some? Yeah, bruh. Pass them on over. Passing around moon, sitting there like he only passing around drink or something. Yeah, that's how it goes. Pluto's a damn planet. I mean, you can tell me otherwise. It's pulling moons. That's about it. I mean, he's gathering armies, probably what they're doing. So I don't know what the hell you want to do about that. Pluto's pulling bitches. Plato's not pulling bitches. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. All right. Fun, epic, memorable. Oh, no, that's an M, I bet. There are two things a person should never be angry at. What they can't help, or what they can help, and what they cannot. Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. The beginning is the most important part of work. Yeah, I believe that. The more virtuous are those who content themselves with being virtuous without seeking to appear so. Oh, shit. I mean, you have to act not interested even when you're interested. First and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Well, I haven't done that yet. That is one hard mother heifer to conquer, I tell you what. Nothing in the affairs of men is worthy of great anxiety. Okay. Yeah, until you're driving home and all of a sudden you get a calendar notification saying it's your anniversary or some shit. You never did anything for your wife, girlfriend, or whatever. Yeah, okay. And it's an affair of a dude that causes great anxiety right there. Thinking, the talking of the soul with itself. I'll do that. Science is nothing but perception. It's okay, all right, kind of, but it can be, offensive suggestion. And I'm talking about offensive suggestions in terms of they kind of force outcomes in terms, not even in a bad way, but they just kind of, when you do experiments and stuff, there's certain things that you can do that you want to create with. And that in itself is that. And of course, I guess everything starts at the beginning. Courage is a kind of salvation. Attention to health is life's greatest hindrance. Yeah, ain't that a bitch? People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as if they can, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. Yeah, and they can do a lot. So, human behavior flows through three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. That is the way. We can easily forgive a child who's afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. That's shit bright as shit out there. What do you mean talking about bright as shit? Men are afraid. I ain't afraid of shit. The only thing I'm really afraid of is, I'll say that for later work. The beginning is one of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferior. I bet I ain't being governed by nobody. Plato certainly had his ass in a hole around some cave somewhere thinking, because that's all he did his whole life. If a man neglects education, he walks lame to the end of his life. Pretty much. I don't think it's that narrow. But, everybody that wants people to go to college is going to say that anyway. So, knowledge is which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. Oh, yeah. If a man neglects education, he walks lame into his life. See, I'm learning and I spend life. I'm so enlightened. Look at me, I'm Pluto. Yeah, Caesar didn't give two shits when he was Roman, came in a while back, and he's just like, I don't give a shit. You need knowledge. I need land and Germans, and I need England. What's England? No idea, but I got a feeling I'm going to find one. I think it's up north. It just sounds like a place that would be up north. The touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Yeah, sure. No, it does. Just, stupid poet. I'm a stupid poet. That's okay. But anyway. Use these. You never know. We'll have more Pluto stuff coming, because I kind of like this stuff. Know that Pluto is a planet. Know that Plato is completely different from Pluto. Then it's, PLA, PLU. And it's a completely different thing, okay? One's pulling moon bitches, and the other one's thinking in a cave somewhere being absolutely useless. Oh, yeah, he defined it. But I mean, like, come on, dude. Like, you didn't have to always think you could, like, done shit. That's what I'm saying. That's just what I do. Because, I mean, yeah. But, you know how it goes. That's what they do. They just sit and think. Sometimes I sit and think. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just do random shit.
Podcast for the common folk.